and welcome to the first pre-game show from House Party of Grappling. I'm Josh Baker.
And I'm Nick Toscano.
There you go. We are here right before HCS 18. We have a stacked card coming our way, and we're going to go right into looking at the card as it is going forward. All right, we have a total of 8 matches today, number 5 being the team duel. All right, so that team duel will be 5, and it's part of our academy season. Some pretty heavy hitters coming through, a lot of new people coming through, but also a lot of returners. One of your teammates,
Yes,
is coming out in the pro card against Brandon Smith. Just talk to you a little bit about Bryce. What can we expect from him?
well, Bryce is definitely developing as a competitor. I'm very, very, very excited to see what he brings out today. We do a lot of we're all over the place in terms of what we do. Like, we're very heavy on the sport jiu-jitsu aspects, but we also do a lot of MMA censored training. And we have this little crew that we consider just, I don't know, there's no nice word to say. We're just all a little crazy, if you will.
That adds up.
There's like 4 or 5 of us that just go in the back and kind of like do our own thing. So Bryce is part of that crew.
All right.
So, you know, we just all kind of have loose screws in that respect.
I'll say, he already impressed me. He was the first one at the door. 201.
Yeah.
201.
No, he's ready to go.
Punctual.
He's hungry, you know? And I'm
Punctuality.
excited to see what he's going to do today.
Punctuality goes a long way. He's on the main card going against Brandon Smith, tough guy from Dante Rivera's, very highly MMA.
Definitely.
He's coming through. He's making his pro debut with us today.
Right, and that makes it more exciting because, you know, it's a bit of a clash of styles in a way. So, clash of styles, clash of headspace, 2 people that are hungry and, like, up and coming and going for it. It's going to be a good match for sure.
All right, excited to go into that one. What other ones we're talking about? All right, we'll talk about Jabari Lofton and Amir. You know Amir from Arena side.
Yes. He just went against, what's his name? Dylan O'Regan.
Dylan
correct?
O'Regan. Yep,
Yes.
I was the commentating that one. That was an exciting one.
I went against Dylan too. That was good.
This kid is a confident one. That's what I'll say.
Yes,
right?
yes. I know he does a lot of.
He's in my DMs and saying, "Put me in the Grand Prix, doing all this." I'm like, "Well, what belt are you?" He's like, "Oh, well, I'm a white belt." Well, listen, nothing to get.
Yeah,
the,
listen.
The teenage sensation is crazy right now.
If you can get the results, you can get the results, you know?
But he's going to be tested today. You know, Jabari Lofton 4-0 inside the circle. Pretty sure he has 4 arm bars within the last 3 seconds of the regulations every time.
And what's his rank, Jabari?
Jabari's a blue.
A blue? Okay.
So you're going to go at it. I know Amir is used to doing all subs legal and all that in Arena. So the amateur rule set might play a little bit, and just being new to the circle, you know, being new to the overtimes might play in, but the kid's exciting.
I mean, being new to the circle, definitely a factor. As you saw when I first got here, it took me a little bit to assimilate to the rule set, and I love it now. It's one of my favorite rule sets for sure.
You're the king of overtime.
Yeah.
King of overtime. You know, and that we'll see how that goes with Bryce later on. So we got that. Then we got Billy LeMahieu coming back in against Jordan Volpe. Billy doing his thing for Team HCS, just like you did against Arena,
Yes.
locking up another buggy choke because that's what he does.
No. The buggies.
The buggy, you know, HCS 10, unfortunately, his arm snapped during the buggy choke, and now he said, I'm going to keep going for it. I said, all right, well, you keep going for
All right,
it.
man.
It did break, but it's fine. You're going to fix it anyway.
Yeah.
And then we'll look at our co-main and main event, Connor Dixon versus Dennis Guchek?
Let me see.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Sure, we're going to go with that. Connor looking very well at the Arena versus HCS.
Yes,
I know
yes.
you see him around. He beat John Perez. That
Yeah,
isn't a
and
main event.
that's a big one.
That was an exciting match to be there. Excited for Connor to make his debut with us. And then our main event, Kyle Myers and John Perez, 2 heavy hitters, and we're going to talk about them more about what's coming up. But it's going to be an exciting match. My wall's going to be to the test today.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a lot of big guys. There's a guy in the team duel that weighed over 300 pounds. So,
Okay.
yeah, and that's my team. So, again, I'm putting it out there. Hammer Nation's here. We're here for the win. But myself, Ben, or Justin will not be reffing. There is no home cooking here.
Right.
You'll be reffing.
I'm excited.
Here's your 5. Just kidding. All right. Let's get to what everyone wants to talk about. Okay, if you want to check out the HCS 18 card, make sure you stick around. First match is at 4:30. We're gonna go right into it. But we have some big things coming up for the House Party of Grappling, and I'm excited to get underways. I've been holding out to make some information public, but we have some big shows coming up, and we're going to get right into it. Our next stop, July 13th, is our Ironman 4 tournament. It's a white and blue tournament. If you win that, you do get invited to the Amateur Invitational, and we're about to drop that date right now. But we have a novice division, gi division, and no gi division. It's a great time. You come out, 2 matches, guarantee you're in and out when your division starts within about 90 minutes. You know how we run here. Don't want you to be here forever. It's a good experience.
It's one of my favorite things about competing here.
Not here to keep you forever. After that, we'll talk about our academy season. Again, we are today. It's our next match. The playoffs will be looming. We'll be talking about those in a little bit. We are still looking for 2 more teams to hop on the August card to qualify for our playoffs. Our playoffs will be 8 teams, and that'll be later in the year, and we'll crown the best academy that we have.
Okay.
All right. But this is where we really wanted to talk about. Okay. We are approaching HCS 20. Okay. HCS 20 is coming to us in September. But first stop on our championship series, we are going to be having 4 Grand Prix.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to have a Grand Prix at HCS 19, 20, 21, and we'll have 2 at 21. We're going to start HCS 19 for the 145-pound Grand Prix.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be live here at Hammer Sports and Performance. The bracket is already getting filled, and there are some HES vets and some newcomers. HES vets will have Andrew Franco is coming back in.
Okay.
He's hunting, and then we'll just say a new HES. Oh, you know what? Someone making his pro debut in the 145 Grand Prix. Nick DiGiacomo.
DiGiacomo.
There
He's
you
just
go.
on there.
There it is.
Card.
I just missed it.
Nick DiGiacomo.
Kid has been on a tear.
Exciting to watch. He made a bold call out on Arena. He called out Keith Krikorian.
Well, he's gonna get some call outs there.
Yeah. No, but
then,
he's good, man. I'm here for it.
His teammate or coach is also in the bracket. Kenny Danzer.
Okay.
We're gonna see. I don't know if they know they're in the same bracket, but that is happening. And we're also having Cameron Mellett is making his HES debut inside that.
Oh, that's gonna be an awesome bracket.
We're finalizing all the people, but we'll be having at least an 8-man bracket. I'm looking to get it to 12, and the winner gets a belt and $1,000.
That's awesome.
All right, that's coming to you live August 10th here at Hammer Sports and Performance. Followed by that, HCS 20. Okay, it's our 20th show, and we want to go as big as we can. So it'll be the first show not hosted at one of our venues. It's going to be hosted in a 14,000 square foot fitness facility.
Okay.
Out in Morganville, and we're going to go as hard as we can. Okay?
Nice.
We're going to go the Amateur Invitational first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Amateur Invitational will be 4 weight classes for the amateurs: 145, 165, 185, and heavyweight.
Okay.
It is the toughest test out there. You'll be in your pools. You go all out that. We're only inviting the best white and blue belts out there.
Right.
But what everyone's going to come for is they've been calling for it. We wanted to do it. We needed a great time. But HCS 20 will have an absolute Grand Prix. Weight classes out the window. Okay. Obviously, first person in there, and he has to be the number 1 seed, Andrew Cockle.
Okay.
Double champ. Will he go away with the 3rd belt? That'd be crazy if he does. All right.
It would be crazy.
And then himself, Nick Toscano, putting his name in it.
Yeah.
You're going to be inside a nice absolute Grand Prix.
I'm coming for you, Andrew.
And then Kyle Myers is going to be in it. John Perez is going to be in it. We are just calling out everybody. If you are interested, come out. We want to make this bracket as big as we can. Pretty sure we have 9 confirmed already. I would like to get to a 16-man bracket.
That would be amazing.
All right, but that's going to be live in a 14,000 square foot arena. We want to bring our fans back. We're going to look to push, and that's why we're doing the Academy season, the Amateur Invitational, and the Absolute Grand Prix. So some of those teams that are inside there, coach, you might as well come in and try to get $1,000 and a belt.
Right. Well, that sounds exciting.
All right, we're going to keep rolling. All right, the next 2, we don't have graphics yet, but HCS 21 will be on October 19th, coming live from Morganville, New Jersey at Paramount Gym, and it's going to be our female-only event.
Nice.
In the female-only event, we're going to be doing 2 Grand Prix, one 145 down and one 155 and up. Okay, the girls are tough, right? It's tough to get these matchups, but we're going to give out 2 belts and 2 $1,000 checks.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we'll be looking at that. Like I said, so it's going to be going down the line. 19, 20, and 21. We're going to be crowning 4 new champs, 4 new belts, 4 new checks. Okay, and again, if you didn't know, for my organization, when you win the title, you get to keep it. You don't have to return it. You don't just take a picture with it. None of that. No charge against you. You get it, and you get a check for $1,000.
I honestly didn't know that was a thing.
That is a thing. I'm not going to name anything, but there's some ones that rhyme with Mishers. You get the belt for a picture, and then you have to give it back.
Interesting.
Sometimes I even heard some places get rash guards, but they're not there the day of.
Very interesting.
Awkward. But anyway.
Better than having to give it back still, but.
And then we're going to kick the end of the year off. November 10th, we're going back to Sentinel 14,000 square feet team pro duels.
Nice.
And the amateur duels. So that'll be the amateur team playoff and then the pro duels. For the pro duels, we're going to do this year 3 men, 2 women on the team.
Sounds like you have a lot of exciting things
A lot of things coming up, and all those last 3 are live in person.
That's awesome.
Today's our first day bringing people back. We're going to see how that goes. August, we'll bring people back, and then I hope we always have people here again.
Yeah.
It's been a little dark time since we moved. But I'm excited. We're ready to go. Anything we're looking at for in this card?
Really? Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Bryce compete, but I'm also really looking forward to those team duels. There's something about, I always say, like, there's nothing like watching 2 really good amateurs, white or blue belts, get in there because they have that energy.
They don't care.
They just go at it. They don't care. Whereas a lot of times, like, the pro matches, they're great if you're somebody that has really high-level jiu-jitsu. They're fun to watch, but at the same time, they could be a little more technical, and then they can just be a little slower. So a lot of the times, you'll see 2 guys shooting out for a leg lock, looking for their heels, or, sometimes technical isn't always as exciting to watch. But
Yes.
I love seeing people just blast double each other across the across the whole arena, which we get a lot of the times in these higher-level amateur matches. So
Absolutely. I mean, listen, I'm going to, like I said, my team's up. Right, we're looking to go. We have a good squad. A lot of my blue belts are hurt though, so a
Yeah.
lot of the guys that are making their debuts today, it's their first competition. I do have 2 guys that are invitational finalists, and Justin Blackmore and Daquan Howard. So I'm hoping their experience comes in. But Tap House, I mean, Robbie and Dietrich, they know our rules.
It's a good squad.
So it's a good, and they've been in the pro duels every time with the Purple Cobras.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I'm excited. We have a full stack card coming to you live at 4:30.
What are you guys doing that everyone's getting hurt?
What? He just doesn't drink enough milk. But hard training, we don't want to be the nail in competition. So sometimes you are the nail in the room, and that's what you have to deal with. But I'm excited. We're going to be coming to you live, right? 4:30 will be the first match. You know how we start on time.
Right.
So if you're watching us right now, stay tuned. We have some awesome highlights from past shows and some X matches that you can watch now. But stay tuned. We'll see you in a little bit. It's time to party.
Let's go.
I wish we had our own buffer.
I know. I don't think you would want to hear me try to act like Buffer to announce something.
So I'm curious, does the winner get the belt? Is this for the belt?
I don't think this is for the belt.
We have Andrew Kokel against Sam Vorb. Seasoned competitors, both really fun to watch.
Yeah, both really exciting. You see them, both of these guys, another group, they compete constantly. You've seen Andrew recently on a big stage on EBI. You see Sam competing all the time around here too, and I know that both of these guys have met previously.
Yeah, and Sam's, I know, has been working on his MMA training, and he's utilizing that wall space, right? Like understanding his wall placement, kind of trapped in Kokel's close guard here. Vorb is just really trying to pressure down, utilizing that wall, just to kind of make it uncomfortable for Kokel.
Yeah, Kokel took advantage of that wall. He knew that Sam couldn't pass one way, so he was really getting control from the other side, so he wasn't able to pass the other way.
But if Sam keeps spearheading Kokel's head into the wall, it gives him an opportunity to potentially have Kokel open his legs.
Right, because it does limit Kokel's attacks as well.
Yes.
Especially if you watch any MMA fights up against the cage. Your close guard is very limited there when you're not able to have the same mobility because your head is trapped up against a wall. Right.
Sam is out.
Yep.
They go again. This is a very, very high-paced, high-energy match.
They're just going for it. Just going for it.
Kokel has some sort of a neck attack, but Sam is out.
It looks like Sam's really trying to collect Andrew's legs to maybe get out on top, but...
4 minutes to go. Can't believe it's already been 2 minutes, right?
I know. That was a really fast-paced 2 minutes.
Both of these gentlemen just trying to catch their breath.
It's like they're giving us a hard time to commentate them because by the time we say something, they're on a completely different move.
Absolutely. Nice throw by Sam. Kokel's just doing a really good job just pushing forward, attacking forward.
Yes.
By the way these two are attacking.
Oh,
wow. I was about to say, by the way these two are attacking each other, it's almost as if they have some sort of like a rivalry going on.
I don't think this is going to be the last time we see these guys compete against each other. Oh, it looks like, Andrew's got a pretty deep straight ankle there. You saw a little grimace on Sam's face.
Oh, Sam has his own foot on the other side.
Now he's trying to keep it a little flat, using his own foot to keep it down. But now it looks like he's transitioning to a heel hook, and we got a tap.
Wow, what a match.
All right, we got Andrew Kokel, winner by heel hook.
All right, and we're back with our 110 blue belt match. We have Bobby Figueroa
And looks like Aurelia De Rossi. Ooh, nice aggressive guard pull. Wow. So again, this is an amateur match, so a 4-minute match, no twisting leg locks, but leg locks, knee bars,
and ankles, yep.
totally legal.
Figueroa right on Del Rossi's leg and just biting down like a dog with the chew toy right there.
She was aggressive, right into that guard pull, right into getting, into that like Ashigarami position. She knew what she wanted. Ooh.
Something popped.
Okay. No, I think it was just a slap on the mat. It sounds like she said she was good.
That
Yeah,
sounded
if you-
like a water bottle.
Yeah. I think it was maybe just her knee just hitting the mat. But yeah, if you didn't hear that at home, that sounded a little
Sounds like
scary.
bag
But
of chips.
But hey, women's flexibility. It's like, ooh, like I hurt for them, but she seems perfectly fine. Ooh.
Yeah, Del Rossi really hitting up her own attacks, but Figueroa just on the leg.
Ooh. Nice little armbar attack. The problem is she's got a little bit too much space because her leg is still in there.
She needs to really address the leg that's being trapped right now. Figueroa doing a really good job defending that armbar. Del Rossi again doing a good job of just trying to put her weight on the mat under the trapped leg.
Yeah, so right here, this is a good time where she would probably start to sprawl her leg back. But man, she wants that leg. She wants to take that home. Like, that is her goal today. She wants a leg as a trophy.
Del Rossi not making it easy on Figueroa.
Mm-hmm.
Being really smart with the defense. From this angle, we see a figure four.
Mm-hmm.
And Del Rossi
Nice.
transitioning right
Oh,
into the
nice
mount.
S mount. Maybe we might see an armbar attempt here. Ooh. Looks like she went for the armbar, but she lost the arm in transition. So it's a little bit harder to stay in mount with her arm kind of underneath there.
I find it with the like the rooster weight, the light featherweights, it's kind of difficult to work these type of like arm and leg submissions because it's from smaller limbs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's harder it's like a harder region.
Yeah, especially when they keep them really close to the body, really tight, elbows in nice and tight. It's like it's hard to just move them away from the body because they're just so much smaller.
.30 seconds
Right.
remaining of this women's.
Oh,
Wow.
that was
If that didn't hurt them, that hurt me.
that was definitely. Whew, if you couldn't see that at home, went for like flying guard pull, but you saw a knee kind of get in the way a little bit, so it still hurts when women get hit there. Oh, nice little. Oh, that knee bar looked a little tight.
Tight.
Saved by the bell. Really aggressive by both women.
Yeah.
I like it.
absolutely.
I like it.
Figueroa opting to attack.
Right? She wants to be offense and she wants to start on the back. Right, again,
Right into a body triangle.
modified EBI rules here, so we got a minute to work. Ride time does not matter for this first round of overtime.
Figueroa doing a really good job of just like riding that hook across Del Rossi's hip line here, and her left arm being like a really difficult seatbelt. And this is like a very hard position to be in, like a flat back. And this is what happens when you roll over into it.
Yeah, so especially even if you might get your hips a little bit free that you can rotate in. If someone's got that really tight, ooh, I think we
Looks
got
like
that
the
locked
choke is
in.
set
Ooh, that is under the chin. She's got it tight. We're seeing a little bit of defense, but that's a tap.
Tap.
Right. Ooh, it's not over. It's not over.
If it's not over,
It's not over. She gets a chance.
she has a redemption round.
All right. So, but she's got to hit a submission. All right. Let's see what Del Rossi picks. All right. Looks like she's going to elect to take the back. So she needs to get a submission in under a minute here if she wants to move on to the next overtime round.
Sometimes when you're kind of
Ooh, it looks like she might have it. I think she might be under the chin. She's flattening her out. Oh, that's a tap. Woo. All right.
I was gonna say sometimes when we're too eager, the
there-
sub may not happen. But now here we go.
All right,
The
second
80-60
overtime round. All right, so again, 3-minute rounds. First person to get to a dominant position and hold for 3 seconds. So side control, mount, back take.
Figueroa trying to attempt a level
Ooh.
change.
That was a nice
Rossi
little-
into like a flying.
Looks like she might have been trying for a flying armbar, but it was just kind of a little bit more of like a flying guard pull. I mean, if I would try that, I'd probably give myself a concussion.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We don't move that way.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gravity really starts to really fight against me trying to do any type of flying moves. Ooh. Ooh.
This entire match, and it's been about almost 10 minutes, has been nonstop.
I know. And
And
both
scrappy
ladies
and just-
are aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, they're both, like... I could see them going to, like, an MMA cage next. Like...
Why not? Why not? We have atom weight. That's a few more pounds for these ladies.
Right, but yeah, hey man, they have that aggression, they have that aggressiveness. Some ladies come in and you see like they're just sometimes a little too nice, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that, but you know, these two ladies have that aggression. Right, so halfway down in this round, minute and a half left. Ooh.
Forgive my silence. I'm in awe with these two right now. I'm just really focusing on the match. It's aggressive. It's explosive. It's technical. And now the fire has been lit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, just got like foot a little bit stuck in there. Even though it's not quite a calf slicer because there's no foot in the middle, but she can't really get that leg free because of that triangle over her leg. But now it's like,
I am
oh,
very
I think,
much thinking about that knee pop earlier.
yeah.
But it looks like
I don't
we're
know.
fighting
I don't know
against
if it was a pop though. I think it was just maybe like something slapping the mat. But looks like, I mean, oh, she just has to get one more hook in. She pulls her maybe to the other side if she can.
Ooh,
She can maybe
working
get
a
a second
smother
hook
here.
in.
the Wagner Rocha. 15 seconds.
Oh, she really. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, that's a hook. That's a hook. Oh. Wow.
Fantastic.
2 seconds left in the match. 2 seconds. That was a great match by these ladies.
Sportsmanship shown by these ladies here. And this is what I like about women's jiu-jitsu. Like, we can beat the hell out of each other for 10 minutes.
Right.
still
And hug it out.
like-
Hug it out. Great job by these blue belts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of HGS. Here we have HGS 18. I'm here with Nick and Rob. How you doing today, Rob?
Good, man.
Or
How
Nick,
are you?
sorry, man. We just met.
Yeah, it's all
So-
right. It's all right. It's all good.
But we're going to be friends by the end of this.
Hopefully.
So how you liking the card today that we got going?
Good, man. We have a lot of exciting matches coming up today. You know, I mean, the amateur, we got a bunch of bangers here. I'm excited for the team duel, which I'll be stepping out of the booth to ref, so we have no
Ref, yeah. I'll also be
biases.
I'll be refing match 3 myself.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
So we're busy people today.
Yeah, so
And then,
match number 3 is actually a rematch. They just fought in Naga like a month ago at Naga Worlds
Okay, so
in
we got a little bit of
Morristown.
heat
So
there.
actually, I was watching the match. Jordan had a deep Darson on Billy, and Billy somehow escaped and buggy choked him in the gi.
Really?
So there's probably going to be some bad heat there, and they're probably going to want to get after each other. So
Nice,
that's a
nice.
cool narrative for
Yeah,
the
I'm
match.
excited to watch that unfold.
Personally, I love watching blue belts probably the most out of everybody because it's like you have enough technique where it's jiu-jitsu, but you're missing enough where it's still a
Yeah,
scrap.
They're still. I was just talking about.
Because
that
kind
with
of when you
Josh.
watch black belts, every grip matters.
I was
every
just talking about the exact same
Right?
thing with Josh. We were talking about how a lot of times, like, it's more exciting to watch the amateur matches.
Exactly.
Because not that it's not exciting to watch the pro matches, but with the amateur matches, there's that extra bit of energy, that extra bit of scrappiness.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just really fun to
you
watch
can still get
somebody
away with who wants it more.
Yeah, it's fun to watch somebody get double-legged across the entire.
Yeah.
you don't see as much of that.
A lot
in
of
pros.
scrambles.
Sometimes, but
People jumping on each other's necks. Yeah, I love it.
and
But,
then down in the I'm excited down in the pro rule set too because
Yeah, man.
I'm excited to see Connor Dixon. I got to see him last time on the Arena versus HCS.
Looks like we got some big, heavy
John
big
Perez,
black belts fighting each other, so that's just as exciting too
Right.
as well. I love watching.
and I'm
big
really
technical
excited
guys.
for Brandon Smith and Bryce Alvarez. Bryce Alvarez is my teammate. So
He's your teammate?
Yeah.
Is he 0-0? This is his first. Is
is
he
his
a new
debut.
competitor? Or he's a seasoned
he's
competitor?
relatively new to the competition scene. He's finding his footing there, but let me tell you, he trains hard, man. And he's got a
Awesome.
very dynamic game, so I'm excited to see what he can do today. And I
It's
know
cool to-
Brandon Smith has a big MMA background as well.
Yeah.
So it's
MMA
gonna be-
background, nice. That's fun.
It's going to be a good match, man. I think it's a bit of a clash of styles, and it's awesome, man.
Yeah, I feel like this rule set kind of favors like the MMA guys a little bit with the wall and all that stuff, and kind of like all submissions legal.
Right, but then it
So-
also can favor the sport jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
people too, because we have the EBI overtime,
Yeah, yeah.
and sitting is allowed still. So you are allowed to sit as long as you're not engaging and you're
Yeah.
not stalling.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
And a lot of competitive jiu-jitsu teams, they practice EBI overtime in their practices.
Oh, we
so-
practice it all the time.
Yeah,
It's
so
important.
that's very advantageous than if you're practicing Muay Thai and kickboxing and
For sure.
all that good stuff. And yeah, so our first match, it looks like we got a guy debuting, and then another veteran, 135. That should be an interesting way to kick it off.
hell yeah.
Who else we got? How do you feel about the team duel? Is that I'm new to the team duel situation. Is that like you could pick like any weight could fight any weight, or
Yeah, I
it's
believe
kind of
you
a
have
coach's
to.
discretion?
I believe they pick a total number, like it's a weight total.
Yeah, like 1,000 pounds or
And
whatever.
then
yeah.
other than that, it's just, get the weight total, match it up with this many
So what
competitors.
happens? The
and then
coach
they go
sends
for
this
it.
guy out, and then the other coach kind of says, "Oh, now I'm going to pick this guy."
Right, and then based on how they win, the team will get a certain amount of points, which you see on
Yeah,
these
it's
scorers
what is it?
we
3
have in front of
points
them.
for first round submission in regulation.
I believe so. Yes.
2 points for any time submission, and then
I-
1 for a win.
Right.
I believe.
And I do know that if there's a victory after the ADCC overtime, which we're going to go over in the rules video, if there is a victory after that, I believe there is no points, just bragging
No
rights.
points. Wow. So that's pretty crazy. So if you make it to the last overtime, you can't gain a point for your school. You're just fighting for pride at that
Yeah,
point.
just fighting for pride, bragging rights, which don't get me wrong, we all need our healthy doses of that as
Yeah,
well.
man. and You're live on YouTube. You don't want to lose in
Yeah,
front,
we
in
can't-
front of the world.
Can't upset those 3 YouTube subscribers.
How long have you been involved with the organization?
HCS, a while. I started competing maybe 2 summers ago with
2
HCS.
summers ago. It's
and
awesome
then I
that they've
think
done
I jumped
20
in
shows.
I started reffing maybe a couple months after that. Josh asked me to help out reffing, and then I jumped in the booth one day, and now I just do everything here. I compete,
Awesome, man.
ref,
You're a
commentate.
Swiss Army knife of HCS. I love it.
I love it. It's one of my favorite places to compete on, and just my favorite jiu-jitsu promotions in general, because they're doing so much for the sport. They're giving back to the athletes with their Grand Prix. They're putting on good shows. They're
Yeah.
not keeping people here all day.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, you go to like a regular jiu-jitsu tournament, like one of those run-of-the-mill, like a Naga, Grappling Industries, all that stuff. Your matches are delayed 4 hours. You're there all day and night. This
Right.
runs very smooth every time.
Right.
I
We
feel
were-
like a lot of more advanced guys get more into super fights eventually because it's like you kind of get over that run of the like sitting there all day. This is like you get you in and out. They really take care of the fighters.
Right.
Everyone's upstairs in like a secret warm-up room hanging out.
Right.
It's awesome.
I could
It's
tell
an awesome
you,
experience.
as somebody that is relatively busy, it's like you
Yeah, you only have your weekends. Like, are you really trying to sit around all day in a gym, or you come here and you have fun? You're on live television.
All right,
the
hold
first
on.
guys coming in.
let's move on to the rules meeting.
Yeah,
real
let's do
quick. We have to show the rules video. So we have amateur and we have pro rule set. So our amateur rule set, there's going to be 4 minutes in regulation. Pro, there's 6 minutes in regulation. So amateur, all subs are legal. I'm sorry, in amateur, all subs are legal, but twist
No
and footlocks.
twisting, yeah.
And pro, no, all subs are legal. There's no slams. And then in our EBI overtime, we have there's 3 parts of the overtime.
Yeah.
We have EBI overtime. For the first one, time does not matter. So the
Yeah,
second,
that's just a regular match, pretty much. Yes.
it's just EBI overtime. Then after that, we move on to ADCC overtime, and it's just first to a dominant position there.
Yeah.
If there's still no submission, then we move
so
on
it's
to our
not
third
points, it's
part.
dominant position. If you get a takedown, you still have to pass
Right.
side control.
And then we'll move on to EBI overtime again, but time matters this time. So if one person escapes, say, in 10 seconds, and then the other person escapes in 8 seconds, then it goes to the person that escapes in 8 seconds.
Great.
They haven't seen it yet, but if there is no submission there, then we're going to move on to what they call a sudden death, which is, once again, EBI overtime. However, the person on top, the attacker, must submit. So if the person escapes, then of course they win, but all they have to do is survive.
Wow. So,
So-
they do a coin toss to see who gets to escape or attack
Right.
at that point? Cool.
All right, so let's move on to our first match. We have Steven Dimitrix. Sorry if I butchered that name.
No, that sounds good.
And the red, and then we have Dallas Ragazzo in blue. So
Making his debut in the circle.
let's get match number 1 underway right now.
So in the green footband, we have Dallas, correct? And then in the white rash guard, we have Steven.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, and we're underway. All right.
Oh, I love when
Right away, we got
I
some
love when the
collar ties.
smaller guys get to wrestling. It's fun to see. So fast.
Right. Got some ham fighting. Oh, we have a shot, but good stuff.
Sprawl. Yep, up and down.
And Dallas has got some good wrestling defense.
Yeah.
He's really working on
Using
those,
the stiff arm. Square up.
Oh,
There we
Dallas
go.
pulls, and he's
Gets under
entering
the
the
leg.
legs right away.
Nice.
We see
So he's got to
looks
find
like
out.
he's going into a bit of a
And you could.
50-50.
They were saying you could reap, but it still has to be straight, correct?
Yeah, I believe there's no rules against reaping. You just
Nice.
have. Oh, we
There
got the
go.
tap.
Nice.
Nice, quick submission by Dallas.
Definitely a lot easier at that straight ankle when you could reap over this over the
Yeah,
thigh.
definitely.
Awesome. Good finish.
Very, very nice finish by Dallas.
And that's Steven Dimitrich with the win.
All right, and moving right on.
That's going to be a quick card if we get a lot of matches like that.
Right, so we'll just note we have
Yeah.
Dallas.
By ankle lock.
Dallas by ankle lock.
Iron Man 4. Okay, now we're going to give you guys the next event coming up, the Iron Man 4 poster. It's going to be a white and blue belt novice competition on, what is that, July 13th. Next match, we got Adam Bielos making his debut, and Ethan Beerwright also making his debut, both 175-pound blue belts.
Let me tell you, what is with these names today?
Hey, man.
Very, very difficult to
They
pronounce.
don't want to make it easy on us. At least it's easier than
Yeah,
probably the UFC
apologize
has.
to you all in advance.
Yeah.
Don't murder us when you're watching this.
Just DM us and tell us we're assholes. So, what do you think about making your debut in the circle? It's I've also competed a couple times here, and the kind of the quietness of the room is kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it's nice. You get a good feel for the super fight feel without too much pressure.
Yeah.
Which just makes it nice.
And also in the back of your mind, you're on live streaming.
right. Oh, here we go. We're underway.
Right away to the front.
Right away. Ethan's got a nice collar tie,
Goes
but
for the foot
Adam
sweep.
goes for that
Strong
foot
base.
sweep. Adam's got a little bit of head movement there. Ooh, nice double unders.
pummeling.
Adam's working. Ooh, but
Oh.
Ethan counters with that double over.
I'll count
Very
that.
nice takedown.
Good
Adam's
job
got a
getting
close
back to
guard locked up. So what Ethan's got to do is start finding his posture. He's got his hands on the mat right now. I think
Yeah.
what's going to help him is getting his hands on the
On
Adam's
his
chest
body,
and
yes.
then closer to his hips, and then you can start to find that posture.
Exactly.
You have a lot of success when you stand up in people's closed guard.
Yeah,
You don't wanna
especially
let
when
him
the
keep your
guard's
arms
open.
there like
Yeah.
that.
When he gets open, you kind of got to bail, right?
So he's got him. He's got his hands in his armpits right now, but he should start working them
It's a
back
little
towards
risky,
his hips
yeah.
if he really wants to. I don't want to talk too loud because
No,
right
it's
here.
fine.
I'm not trying to.
It's very important
some
too.
unintentional
Keep his
coaching or
hips on the
anything.
ground. You could kind of ride him around if he keeps his hips up.
Adam's doing a good job keeping that posture broken. Ethan's going to have to do what he can to mitigate that if he wants to get out of there. Ethan's
he's
got
gotta
to
find
get
a
his
way to
posture
his
and stand
posture.
up.
There we
It's the only
go.
way out of that close guard. Adam's going to keep breaking his posture and keep looking to work. There goes Ethan
There he goes
standing
under
up
the
now.
leg, swimming in.
Ooh, but Adam goes over for the leg.
The little
Let's see what he'll do with that.
Take
That
it.
position's a little more tricky when you don't have the twisting foot locks.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got the knee line either. That knee looks like it's a little out. It's going to be a hard finish.
When I get into those positions, I'm always looking for a heel hook or something.
Yeah, but
So if we
unfortunately
don't
the
twist
guys
your
don't have
foot
that privilege.
Ankle locks have also never
He's
been
kind
a
of
strong
safe here
suit,
as
though.
long as he keeps his knee out. And he crosses his legs over, so now we're in a little 50-50 war. Oh, wow. Belly down.
And we're going for that ankle lock still.
He doesn't look like he's in too much trouble. He looks pretty comfortable there in that
Yeah,
position.
he looks relatively calm.
Yeah. You just gotta
Ethan's really going for it, and he
Oh,
opts to
and he
come up.
reverses. Nice. I love the sub-only format, too, because the guys flow a lot more free when you don't have to worry about losing points, going on bottom and stuff.
Yeah,
It's fun to watch.
It eliminates a bit of that pressure for the pace for sure.
And it looks like he's setting up a buggy choke here. Famous
Oh
HGS
yeah, we got a
submission.
buggy. Oh, but he is able to find his way out. Oh, but he's going for it again.
But
He's
he's
trying.
yeah.
Yeah, when people do buggy chokes on you, you gotta do what you can to. What I like to do is get my arm closer to
Yeah.
their hip that's on the same side as me. That seems to negate it.
Yeah, or you could just play knee on belly. That's the point I've gotten to.
Yeah, if you can get there for sure.
Yeah.
Anything to put pressure on them.
It's traumatizing for sure to definitely get buggy choked.
Yeah.
He's got good frames. That's what's keeping him off of him.
We
I'm
got
pretty
1
sure.
minute left here in regulation.
The wall's coming into
We've
play
had a couple
here.
of submission attempts yet, but both guys
Looks like he's
displaying
trying to-
dominance in their own way.
Looks like he's working a north-south, but it's going to be hard to finish against the wall there.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
he's using that wall, and the wall is in play here. As long as you're in the circle here in
That-
HCS,
That
you're
seemed like
in
a
play.
mistake going against the wall there. You
And
gotta-
it's a nice thing to take advantage of here.
yeah, if
you're
you
near
can
that
pin him
wall,
against that
use
wall,
it.
he'll get the north-south in probably eventually. He's got to drop his head low. His head's way
Well, the
too
wall
high.
can be advantageous for both
Nice.
parties here because, on one hand, you can use the wall to set up submissions because they can't turn a certain way, and on another hand, as we just saw Adam doing, and as we see him doing now, you can kind of use it to post and move yourself in ways you otherwise wouldn't be able to. See what I
Oh,
mean?
and he inverts
He used
off
it to
the
just
wall.
set up right there. That was
was
very good
fun.
use of the wall. And I believe I just heard the coach say 10 seconds, so we're about to finish regulation. All right,
Wow,
that's going to end
nice.
regulation. So we're going to go on to our first EBI overtime here. So as I said before, time does not matter here.
Just finish or escape, pretty much.
Yeah, you
right?
can win by an escape as well.
Great.
So if one person escapes and then the other doesn't, the person who escaped will
You
win.
could escape with
but it
1
just doesn't
second
matter how
left.
fast either person
Yeah,
does it.
and if you make it. All right, let's see.
All right. And we're underway.
Pulls him back immediately. That's good. Tight
Right,
grips.
So. Oh, and he's
Oh,
getting
wow,
those
got
shoulders
the
to the mat.
shoulders
That's
to the mat.
good. Once those shoulders to the mat, and there we have it. Adam was able to escape.
But still, all he has to do is escape here, and he makes it through, correct?
Yes, if he escapes, then we are
And he's decided to go arm
underway
bar.
to our ADCC overtime.
Hook under the leg.
All right, and we're
Exciting
underway.
moment here. All he's got to do is escape, and he moves on.
Lately, I've been opting for that armbar position too, because
Yeah, I personally like the back.
it's like a double whammy because the control isn't as good, but if you get the submission, it comes on hard and fast.
He's got a good grip on the over the head there, though.
He's
Looks
going
like
for it.
looks
He's
like
going
it's
for that end of the
medicine.
lever now. Now, if he's able to get his hand up closer to the
Oh,
wrist,
wow.
he might be able to break it. He's doing a very good job with that left leg, keeping him pinned, making it very
Really
difficult for
pushing
him
it
to sit
down.
up. See how he's got his left leg wrapped around his head?
Yeah.
That makes it very difficult. Now he needs to get his hands closer to his wrist. That's how he's going to break that grip. And he's trying to pop it out now. He's doing really good with that.
Takes
But
a
he's
ton of
deep in
energy,
there.
too,
And he's
putting
doing
your hips
really
down.
good keeping his hips. His hips are glued to him.
Yeah.
That arm probably feels really, really tight.
But now all he has to do is chill here, and he can ride it out. Make
Yeah,
it through.
if he doesn't get out, he still
Yeah,
wins.
he could chill here in the stack.
So
and
if he
kind
could
of
hold it for 10 seconds.
ride out the round.
Oh, he's got to do something. He's got to shake it out. If he doesn't get out, this is it.
And he
And
holds
that'll
on.
be it.
Very impressive choosing armbar there and riding
So
it out the
that was
whole
some
time.
very, very good control by
Nice.
Adam. So Adam's going to take that one home in EBI overtime.
Making his debut, getting a
winning
W.
by escape.
Congratulations.
Great job, Adam Bielis. Is this the one you told me you were reffing?
Yeah, this is my boy. You want to hop on the mic or?
All right.
I gotta go ref real
Good
quick,
luck
so I'll
out
be
there.
right back. Stream. So if you want a narrative, these guys fought each other.
I know, yeah, I heard.
That's why I'm saying just shoot. Just jump. Right? Just go.
In the gi though.
That's a clacker. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. This is perfect. Then let me get in this boot. I'm hot and I'm here. All right. So far, first two matches, nice quick.
Yeah,
All right,
good
nice little
matches
house
so
party
far.
Going. You know, the
Quick
amateurs
ankle
going.
lock in the first one, and
Good overtime right there. That
Yeah.
holding down that armbar at the end is
yeah,
pretty
that was
impressive.
very tight.
You know, Ethan took that match on literally yesterday notice. So he stepped up. Adam did a good job.
That's
going
awesome.
Through. But all right, before we get into our next match, again, we announced our 2024 Championship Series starting August 10th. We're going to do a 145-pound Grand Prix. Winner gets this fabulous belt and $1,000. Then HCS 20 is coming to you live September 21st. We're going to do the Amateur Invitational. So if you're not part of the circle yet, get a part of it so you can be inside.
Get in here. Join
And
the
then
party.
we will be having the absolute Grand Prix with my man Nick here. We'll be right in, and a bunch of other killers. October 19th, female only. 2 Grand Prix on that, and then we finish November 10th with the team duels for the pros and the amateurs.
I'm excited.
House party's getting hot in here.
I'm
You know,
excited
we're
to
getting
watch
3
them
different
all,
venues
be
to
part
end
of
the
whichever
year.
ones I decide to make my way onto.
You're always on, some way or another.
Some-
In the
it's one
booth,
way or another.
reffing, competing, staying active.
Wouldn't want to
but-
be anywhere else, man.
talk about getting active. Next guy up, you know, Billy LeMay, who coming in. You know, he's 6-2. He was on part of the team HCS along with you when we went into arena. He got 2 subs. He showed me his receipt. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna buggy this kid," and he did just that. And he's gonna go against another vet, Jordan Volpe. Jordan Volpe took this match on short notice as well. Billy lost his opponent earlier in the week. These guys just went against each other in Naga in the gi.
Okay.
But let's see what no gi does.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, they are different animals for sure.
Different animals.
When I competed over in Portugal, I got my booty handed to me in the gi. But then when it came time for no gi,
It's different.
Mhm.
Different story.
but you
Alright.
know, it's cool. It's cool that it's evolved that way.
Just waiting. Looked like there's a little. You good? It's fine. Let's go.
Alrighty. We're underway.
Jordan coming in nice and tan. Look at him. And there's Billy. Suit man Joe
got no
taking
bracelets
the
on your
corner
Husu?
right now.
Which one's which? We got no bracelets.
Jordan's the far one. Billy's close to us.
Okay, we got Jordan and Billy. Right away. Got strong collar ties and hand fighting from both guys. Looks like both are relatively versed on their feet.
Yeah, Jordan's going for a front
Jordan
head
goes
here.
for that front head. Very nice. But Billy doesn't look too concerned. He looks like he's trying to find his way out. Looks like he
Yeah.
might be trying to find a sit through or something.
Yeah, Billy definitely likes being on the bottom more. Very dangerous guard, and of course,
Well, let's
just
see
hunts
if
a
he-
buggy.
See if he sits to a half guard to find it then.
I mean, especially with taking the match on short notice for Jordan, but just going against Billy a couple weeks ago. Should be fresh. Knows what he's going, and obviously wants to come back. It wasn't no hesitation. He said, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Right.
He even tried to just go against Adam before I found Ethan. So he was going to do 2 matches today.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what we love to see here.
I mean, like you just said, on taking matches short notice, like there's definitely something there. I've taken short notice matches before, and whether I felt confident or not, it does something to you mentally. So I'm sure he's.
And that's the difference between like jiu-jitsu. Like all of us are training. Taking a match shouldn't be too hard for you, as long as you don't have any big commitments coming up. Injuries, obviously.
Yeah, well, we're all always
We're
injured.
all- we're
It's
always
part of our
banged up.
personalities.
My knee's been banged up for about 8 weeks, and my wife's asked when I'm going to the doctor.
Mine's been
but
banged
that's
up for
not
like 8 years, but
happening. I was
here we are.
like, exactly. I was like, I'm fine. I just don't let anyone get it.
Like I said, it's just part of my personality. Being
my
injured.
my left leg doesn't go into your half guard. That's all I have to do.
Been working in this position for a bit now.
Yeah. Jordan really got to get his head in the hole, right? Keeping it neutral like there. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
tough to do anything. Either try to take the back or and there we go.
He's looking for it. Sit his hips into him a little bit to try and break him down. There we go. He looks like he's falling over though.
Trying to get in. Both being vets inside the circle, you can see they're not going crazy in this regulation.
Right,
As
right.
You don't want to gas out, especially going into the ride outs and all that.
I mean, I've been in that OT gassed out before. It's not a place you want to be.
Jordan is definitely getting high. Billy's trying to come out the back door a little bit. Swimming his hand. Now he's got to watch out with getting triangled or arm barred here, but trying to keep him stacked. It's a heavy stack position.
Yeah, but he's holding out there good. He's keeping his hips
Yeah, he's
where he
in
needs to
good-
keep them.
Good pressure. We got a minute to go here. See any burst of energy?
Oh,
into
there we got a nice little
trap.
Kimura.
Looking for a bump here. Nice little Kimura trap series.
Looks like he might have found a sweep there. I don't know if he's going to get all the way
It
up.
looks like he has good grip on that. The arm is working out.
I'd like to see him try and guillotine that Kimura grip.
Yeah.
That almost always
little
works. When I
tighter.
am in a tight Kimura, you grab your arm wrist and you just do a guillotine.
He's not, and
Oh,
Billy
there we go.
gets
He made it out.
Don't know how much time's left, but it has
He's
to be
reaping
come
up
to
under
the
that
end.
knee. I don't know if he's gonna.
We got to keep everything straight here in the amateur division. 10 seconds.
Looks like we're moving on to OT. All right, red coin flip.
Billy wins. Billy's picking defense first. Jordan takes the back.
All right, we're underway.
Pulls him back. Jordan's got his feet crossed. Oh, Billy split it. And he's
Oh,
already
looks like we're getting a
creating
hip to the
center.
mat. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
And
Stop.
there's the escape.
Quick escape. Again, time doesn't matter in the first overtime, so Jordan has to get out to advance. Sub or ride out wins it.
And here we go. Let's see if he can also find the escape.
All you have to do is hold on. Make sure you keep your head low.
You hear his coach telling him all he has to do is hold on.
Yeah, it's a definitely different strategy, especially when you take the back. You just got to get a good grip and go.
I mean, if your intention is just to hold on the back, you could do a lot to make that happen.
Looks like Jordan keeps on trying to step over on his feet as Billy tries to cross him. Oh, he's
Yeah.
getting his hips.
You got to almost do a weird like inner leg pummel to get one of your legs over, so you
Yeah,
can start
these-
getting your hip to the mat.
They just Billy's so long. Like he's able to keep those legs wrapped around you. You can think you're getting your hips out and not really getting that much space.
Right.
Come on, Bill. Stay on the back. You're doing great. Keep them weaving.
10 seconds.
10
Oh.
seconds. Come on.
Oh
Bill.
wait, we're going. We're going.
Come on, Bill.
He's got to turn. He's
still
He's
got
going
the
for.
grip.
He's going. Oh wait.
Ah,
Oh.
oh, that was close.
So close.
But knowing the rules, knowing the position, that's what's going to get you the win here. Inside
Right,
the
right,
circle, Billy
for sure.
Lee goes to 7-2 inside the circle.
Alrighty. Awesome.
He's a name to watch out for the Amateur Invitational. You know, he got hurt last year. We'll see if we can get the title. All right. Time for musical chairs again, back in the booth. But we have a nice, exciting matchup coming our way with Jabari and Amir. Have fun,
Right.
gentlemen. Okay. Well, while I have it here, HCS 20 coming to you live from Sentinels Performance Center out in Morganville, New Jersey. Like I said, that's our HCS 20, our 20th show coming at you. We're going to be doing a Grand Prix for the absolutes for the males, $1,000 to the winner, championship belt for the winner as well. In additional to our amateur invitational, like we just said, the best of the white and the blue, seeing who's up next, and the winner gets an automatic chance to go pro in the next year. Come out, support. We're going to be having ticket info coming out to you live, and we want to pack that place. All right, we'll be right back with the next match. Here. He's peeing. I'll throw him in. Go ahead, musical chairs. Welcome. I know it's broken. Oh, do you want it? Mr. Jabari Green?
Jabari is. Right.
You can just keep one there slightly off. So yeah. Move it up.
All right. So coming up now, right before the team duels, we have Jabari Lofton going against Amir. I'm not even going to try to say that last name. Imhomov. And Amir, he's been making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it should be a fun match. He does a lot of the arena scene.
Mm-hmm. He does a lot of talking too, so it's
It's always good.
all right, and we're underway.
It's definitely gonna be heavy wrestling base.
Yeah, both guys seem to have that stance. We have strong collar ties already. Amir in the red with the green ankle bracelet and right in on a shot already. It looks like he's trying to get a Kimura off of it. Nice sweep. Ooh,
Beautiful transition.
good scraps from both guys. And we're out of bounds. They're out of the circle.
Nice Kimura sumigation.
And we got a total reset after a nice back and forth scramble.
Definitely a big fan of Jabari's game. I'm Kimura heavy myself.
Oh, the jumping
Flying
guillotine.
guillotine.
Now he's using that wall.
This is the benefit to work in the arena and the Hammer Series challenge is the use of the wall in the cage, man.
He's pinning him up against the wall, but he's not really doing much with it.
Heavy on the collar
Those are some
side.
heavy collar ties.
Need some 2-on-1, some Russians. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
I'm definitely becoming a fan of Jabari right now. He has a really good.
Yeah, he's
like
bringing
his
it.
Game, yeah.
oh.
He's definitely intense.
Amir got that shot the first time, but Jabari's not having it this time.
It's really good hand fighting.
Ooh, the Uchi.
Nice
Beautiful.
tie. That was a tie toast.
Oh,
nice.
Tayatoshi.
Love seeing some no-gi judo. He has this nice top position. He just take his time here. Let's see those for that submission.
Man, he's got a good pin.
Should get some more. Get to neon belly. People don't use neon belly enough, I feel like. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Probably heard us. We're not that far away. Heard you say that. He was like, oh, word?
He's doing a great job with the pin. Jabari's having a difficult time getting on his side. Oh, Jabari got the underhook. Oh, here comes a Darce attempt. Jabari did a good job of getting to Turtle.
Oh,
Nice guillotine attempt. He's right back to that knee on belly.
yeah, he's maintaining his position very well.
Attacking that head and arm aggressively. Got a nice little head and arm situation here. He's making the adjustments. Let's see if he can finish this off.
Is that a north-south?
He has the arm inside. Jabari's doing a good job of
Yeah, he
framing up and
keeps.
then recovering that
He's
guard.
hanging in there.
Yeah, Jabari's
That was an
rapid.
aggressive onslaught.
Here comes a leg lock attempt.
Ooh. Nice, he
Jabari
slipped that
of
out.
The ankle lock into some body lock passing.
I can't see the
Beautiful
clock, but
pass.
we got to be far into
Oh,
regulation
nice
now.
by Amir.
And now we're back to
Awesome
the feet.
scramble, right back to the feet. This is a good match.
Amir's looking a little tired now.
So take it back to the ground. All that wrestling is
I mean,
exhausting.
how could you not be though? Oh, but he
Nice
does
with
it
the Taya
again.
Tosh.
But
No gi Taya Tosh again.
Jabari jumps guard this
Jabari
time.
with the jumping guard and the armbar attempt. Back in on
He's
the
going for that
locks.
leg now.
Oh, this is a great match. At least scrappy match.
Yeah, they're out of the circle now.
Man, this is what makes Hammer Challenge Series so exciting, man. You get these guys, man, that come out here and just put it on the line.
Yeah, they just they throw everything there. Oh, that
Shot.
single again. He's done that single a couple
Going in on
times.
a arm and guillotine attempt. Amir cleared his head. Did a good job. Amir's aggressive with the ankle locks.
Yeah, he's really hunting for that foot now. This is like the third time he's jumped on it in like
Yep.
under a minute.
Jabari's doing a good job of staying composed.
Oh, and there's that guillotine. Amir is just throwing submissions left and right.
Here's a little arm isolation here. I'd like to see him pull him up on his side and attack that arm, or attack the head and arm choke.
And regulation's ending here, so we're going to go into OT.
Overtime it is.
I'm interested to see what happens here in OT.
That was a really good match.
So time doesn't matter for this first overtime round.
Definitely would like to see Jabari more on this scene, man. It's a really exciting game.
I'd like to see these two in the ADCC overtime round, so it's part of me that hopes we make it past this regulation or this overtime first round.
Jabari chose to go with the armbar. It's a Toscano specialty.
Only recently. Right on the end of the lever already.
Yep, he's doing a good job keeping those legs.
Oh no!
here's
Oh
a-
wait, but he's on the
into
triangle still. It still
triangle.
goes. It still goes.
Yep.
It still goes because he's still got a sub. Did he get it?
He might get it.
Did he get it?
Amir's doing a great job.
Oh,
defending.
he's in there. He's in there. Amir's not having it though. Amir's not having it.
Amir's getting out. There's some of the shoulder in that triangle.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's gonna be harder for Jabari.
He's got to like cut that angle under him. Oh,
he
oh,
got the
that's
angle.
tight now. That elbow's like still on his hip a little bit though. I think that's what's preventing it.
Yeah, needs a little bit more of an angle, and then you can start pulling down on his head. There goes the armbar
Is
transition.
he going back to the armbar?
Yep.
Oh, but he's still on there. Oh,
he's out.
Amir gets
job.
out. Wow.
Amir did a great job being patient in that moment, man. That's what got him out. Was strictly patience.
That was nuts.
That was a good strategy on Amir's part.
I would have tapped like yesterday in that triangle.
Amir going with the armbar as well. See how this strategy works out for him, Cotton.
Yeah. All he's got to do is escape. Time doesn't matter. So. Jabari's corner urging him to get that arm out.
Amir has a
He's
really
up to
good
his
bite on
knees.
that arm. Tap, beautiful.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Was that a snap? Was that a tap or a
He
snap?
had a
that we
really
heard?
good bite on that arm. I think it was a tap. Awesome job.
Very,
by
very good
Amir.
match.
Great match.
That might be match of
he
the
might have
night.
injured- He might have injured his arm.
Yeah, he's holding it.
That was fun to watch. That was a really
That
good
was a great match. All right, and now we have our team duels up and coming, which I will be repping. So someone else is going to jump in here with you, I'm sure. We have Team Hammer, which is the home team, fighting right out of here, and we have Team Tap House. So out of Team Hammer, we have Daquan Howard, Justin Blackmore, Ben Seidenstein, Pat Connolly, Joseph Fernandez, Phil Kimball, and Alex Hines. And Tap House, we have Chris Ambrosia, D.A. Kaller, Marshall Beckett, Woody Akoljian, Adeline Isolani.
As be on the lookout for the Academy Season Challenge. Hammer Series does a great job of really working with the local schools, trying to get guys in here so that they can get a presence. You know, they're doing these team duels, all the super fights. You should definitely get in on this. There's no reason to be paying for matches at Naga when you can just come here and get quality matches with these guys.
What's up, man?
What's going on, bro? Julio.
Julio? Nice to meet you, man. You think you can pass on my phone and my drink?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. What was that last finish? Armbar?
Yeah. That's
I
what's
could
tight.
have made 6. Now we're getting into the team duels, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome.
It's Hammer Nation versus Tap House.
We got two big guys fighting at black belt, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
It's gonna be
I
exciting.
like that shit. Oh, we're back to live? Awesome.
Sir.
I'm all pumped up after my boy won there.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good
Yeah,
motion.
I thought the guy was, I didn't know if he was going to hold on to that back mount there.
Yeah.
He got out the
That
last
was a good
second.
game plan, having him hold on.
Yeah, that guy, the other guy is very strong. They just fought each other in Naga Worlds like a month ago.
Okay, yeah.
So they knew each other's game a little bit.
Yeah, at this level, man, it's all strategy, especially when these guys.
Yeah, we
gain so
saw
much familiarity.
in the second match he wrote out the armbar tie up to right out the match, and then the back mount there too.
Yeah.
So you can see the strategy being a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Staying calm seems very important. So we got what is this? Team Tap House versus Hammer
Team
Nation.
Hammer, yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be good. Both gyms have good squads.
Yeah, it looks like we got two guys debuting at Purple Belt here in the first match.
Yep.
That's fun. 175. All right. Where we go?
Justin Blackmore. Yeah. Okay. Nick,
No.
Tap House got to check in.
Marshall.
All right.
Let's hear it, Justin.
Justin Blackmore and Marshall Beckett.
Cool. So this is what belt is this? I don't see it on you.
Yeah, they didn't say what belt.
Good snap down there. Right to the front headlock against the wall.
It's already exciting.
It's very interesting to watch the grappler try to use the wall there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for a triangle. Oh, he jumped around the hook good there.
Doing a really great job. Got the
Wow, good escape.
Amazing scramble.
This is high energy, man.
These guys are definitely going for it.
He's got to posture up and stay calm here. Hands on the hips. This guy has very active hips on the bottom here.
Yeah, Justin from Hammer Nation has a really good.
I heard
guard.
during the rules meeting this guy kept asking about all the footlock rules, so I'm assuming that he might be hunting for a footlock here.
Marshall's doing a great job of staying patient, keeping his hands off of the mat.
Very good job. Good job backing away there. He's just got he's got very flexible hips there, working the triangle. Back to standing. Sometimes this stuff's a little too respectful, man, for my liking. Don't dap up in a scramble. Good shot there. Oh, right to the front headlock. That's tight. Oh, he lost the head. He lost the chin grip. Good defense there. He's got it stretched out, one arm.
Justin's trying to isolate a head and an arm.
What is he working? A buggy choke there?
Yeah.
Another, our most popular HGS choke here, buggy chokes.
He's doing a good job maintaining frames.
Yeah, he's got to start hiking his legs up and get his hips away from him and maybe work for a deep half. Deep half, yeah, Josh also called for him to go to deep half. He's got to get that arm in, or he's going to get his back taken. Oh, wow, good job framing back into it. This is 6-minute regulation?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's back working for that triangle. That right hip is crazy flexible.
This guy's guard is insane. He has such a good bite.
These guys haven't even broken a sweat yet either. They've been scrambling the whole match. It's very exciting. Now it looks like we got him Hammers assuming the bottom position here. Oh, it looks like he might be hunting a foot there, yeah.
Nice guard pass.
Wow, that was a nice pass.
That was a nice knee slice by Marshall from Tap House. He's doing a really good job controlling him with the pin.
He's doing a good job of keeping his frames in here. Wow. Yeah, the arm bar is there off the necktie. Oh, almost a wrestle up there. Oh, back to standing.
This is where it gets exhausting.
Shot from a little too far away from there. Don't give up the front headlock. Oh, man. That's a good grip right there.
Yep. Marshall has good positioning here. Justin's doing a good job looking for the leg isolation.
Oh, he's in on the leg there. He's got his foot elevated.
He has Marshall's hands.
He could twist here too, right?
Yep.
You got to get under that heel. Get the dominant position. Man. He couldn't get his weight over there.
Good job by Marshall keeping his composure and escaping the single leg X. Really good guard passing by Marshall. Oh, on the arm.
Wow, the triangles there. He's got one arm in, one arm out.
Beautiful.
Barely on the out of bounds line. Nice.
And we're off time. That was amazing. It was a great way to end the match. As we enter EBI.
And these guys are not sweating. I know you and me, we'd probably be drenched panting right now. We're both bigger guys.
Sweating watching
It's
this.
fun to watch the smaller guys be so active the whole regulation. Now we're going to see what these guys, there was really no really dominant positions that whole match. A couple guard passes, now we're going to see what they can do in back mount.
If Marshall had the advantage with the guard passing, Justin had the advantage with all the submission attempts.
For sure. This is going to slow the game down a lot right here. Possibly. I could be very wrong. He's got his head. Oh, he did a great job getting his head low over there.
He got out of the figure four. Doing a great job escaping.
He's still on it. He had the double underhooks there.
Has double unders here.
Oh, he did he hiked up on his body, and now he's got the choke in. That's over the face. It's over the face. It doesn't look like he's going to get it. He could tough it out here.
Justin is tough as nails, man.
That thing, it sucks getting that choke cranked over your face. Wow.
Awesome.
We got the escape. This is way more fun. I like the team energy, man.
Justin is tough, man.
That was impressive. I saw his face getting crushed there.
Marshall had a really good bite on that jaw. Now some payback for Justin.
So now all Marshall needs is an escape here, and he wins.
Yep. This is where the strategy comes in.
And again, he's got his head below his head. It's going to be very easy to get that shoulder to the ground unless he gets the choke on him. And he's working for the body triangle here. Very good. That choke looks in. Oh, wow. That was the hips.
He went into an arm
The mount is continuation, just so you guys all know. And now he's got an arm triangle in here. Justin's got the arm triangle. He's got his head down. He's got to stay on it. He's got to get his head to the mat here.
If I was Justin, I would dismount, get along the side.
Dismount, get on the side, head to the mat. Yeah, you're exactly right. The face, the hand over his face is helping him a lot here, not getting choked. 10 seconds.
Marshall's doing a great job being patient.
All he has to do is hold on. He wins the match here. And that's it. Justin with the win there. That was a great match. So that's is that 2 points for winning? No submission. It's 1 point, right, for a win. So the Hammer Nation team picks up 1 point for a win. Yeah. So Hammer Nation picks up 1 point there. Great match. Again, it's 3 points if you get a regulation submission, 2 points if you submit in any other time, and 1 point for any time win. If you make it till the last overtime, you can't gain a point, but you're still fighting for your pride.
Okay.
You train yourself?
Yeah.
How long? What belt are you?
Yeah, I'm a black belt.
Black belt? You've been training for a long time?
Yeah, almost 17 years.
17 years. Wow. Nice, man. It's a pleasure sharing the booth with you.
Yeah, you too, bro. This is
Thanks,
awesome.
man.
It's good to meet people in this community, man.
Ambrosio?
Ambrosio, Chris.
What's your first name? Chris Ambrosio. Nice to meet you. Chris A. This guy didn't check in. Come on, man. Pat.
Pat Connolly.
Where do we see these matches? I don't see stuff anywhere.
Yeah, they're only up at the top. They're not on
So next we got Pat versus Chris A. You don't got no weights. Good collar tie there, pressing against him. Says around the rash guard, no space.
Like how everybody's willing to engage in the wrestling.
I love watching the wrestling though. It's a little less fun when the guy just sits down when they're up the bat. Oh, strong. And so you can kind of scrap a little with the collar ties too. It's almost you can like punch him. Good overhook. Push him against the wall
This is
here.
my favorite part, the usage of the wall. Like there should be more people using that wall.
Yeah, for sure. You get easy takedowns off that wall too and protect yourself from getting triangled and all that stuff.
Positionally, you get their head against that wall, it's really hard for that person to move.
Yeah, it takes out a lot of submissions. You're not going to get triangled off the wall. You're not going to get buggied off the wall.
He's got a good job on that head.
So he's asking for he wants the choke where he sits on his head here, right? That's fun.
There's a variation of a 10-figure guillotine that he can hit from here.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to spin around the back. Like you said, the wall kind of is taking away the back mount here,
Yeah.
which is smart by him. He should kind of back up into it and try to use the wall to work up.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
That's going to be an adjustment, though, because this is a new gym that they're using here. It's a little bit different of a setup, but still kind of similar. And he gets them off the wall and is able to get around to the back. He's got one hook in over the arms. Good seatbelt. Oh, he's got two hands on one, though. Fight it off.
I would stay behind the shoulders just like this.
Behind
just
the
in
shoulders
case
here,
Chris
yeah.
tries to hip up.
Try to get a hook in eventually.
Yeah.
Wait for him to get frustrated and walk out here, yeah.
If he can get one of his knees in between his knee and his elbow. See that right knee? If he get there we
Yeah,
go.
he's
That
doing a
foot on
good
that
job
knee,
staying tight here, though. He's not being very active with attacking the neck. Good wrist control here. He's got to spread him out a little bit.
The idea is you want to break him down to a hip. If he stays in the square position, it's really easy for him to be super defensive.
Yeah. The crazy part about this is you can ride him out all the time. It doesn't matter. You got to get a sub. It makes it a lot of fun here. Very strong base by Chris.
Oh, he got a hook up. He did a good. Chris doing a good job
Yeah.
clearing that hook. He has to be careful with that seatbelt grip.
Chris is definitely looking more like the more strong base athlete, and then we got Pat looking more athletic, spinning around. I think he's got to use that to his advantage here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, he's pushing into him hard. He might trap himself. Oh, cement mixer was there.
Chris had an active defense from that turtle position. Did a great job.
Looks like we got Chris with a cut right below his eye there. Little bloodshed.
Still going at it.
Very impressive how they're controlling their breath. You don't see these guys being too labored by all the scrambling they've been doing.
Yeah, they're both being really efficient. With
Chris
all their
did spend a lot of time turtled up. He's going to be probably fresh for overtime here.
Yeah, I figured Pat would be more exhausted because he was so active.
Yeah,
with
he
his
was
arms
very
attacking
active.
that head, but he's still out there looking great. These guys look fresh.
We got a time over there? We got nothing. Is the time on here, Rob? Is the time on here anywhere? No. Looks like we're going to another overtime. The second matches are 6 minutes, I think, right? So we can just start a timer ourselves.
We're going to EBI. Chris from Tap House chooses to be defensive.
I would definitely choose the back. I was very interested that the second guy chose the armbar and won the match. That was super impressive. It's going to be hard to flatten him out. He's got a very strong base here.
Yeah. Chris is really
He should
good
stand
for
up
this
and shake
position.
him off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very high on him.
Pat's doing a really great job.
Chris
He's
needs
trying
the posture.
everything to use his hips. Oh, he got him down to a hip.
He's got to get that head low.
He has to keep Chris in his position. If Chris can work back to his knees, he's able to be more defensive.
He should swim the bottom hand up.
Yeah.
Up.
He's
Got
able to
back.
clear the hook.
Nice.
Now he has a seatbelt behind the shoulders. This is always my preference. Stay behind the shoulders.
This is exactly how they were struggling in regulation as well.
Great job entering that second hook.
2 hooks. Now he's got to fight. He's got to get a choking arm in. He's got double unders under both arms. Hike one over and go for it here.
Now he can start. Now he should start attacking that choke. Initially being a turtle, I understand him being behind the shoulders because he doesn't want to get bucked off. But now he
So
can
now
really
all he has
attack.
to do is escape.
But
Yeah,
I think all that fighting with the head and arm made his arms exhausted.
good strategy. Yes. So it looks like he's also going to choose back here. So all Pat has to do here is escape within regulation, and he wins the match. He's the faster, more athletic guy. He's got to get his shoulder to the mat here.
Should get his head to the mat.
And the
Back
stronger
to
guy got the hook in. That's going to make it challenging. He's getting that hip out. He's out.
Awesome job.
That's it.
Great job. Guys are still going at it. After
You got to
the
go
fight.
till the ref pulls you off of him, right?
You gotta love that energy. Awesome work.
Great job, boys. So we got Pat from Hammer Nation by decision. Or not decision, ride
That's
out.
1 point. Another point.
That's
for
1
Hammer.
point. Still waiting on our first 3-pointer. I want to see a regulation sub here at some point. It is hard. It's kind of 6 minutes, 4 minutes. It's hard to work a game. Because if a lot of you've been training for a long time. A lot of competition schools they actually practice EBI overtime in competition classes, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost advantageous to kind of, if you know you're getting in some bad position, just ride out regulation, get to the overtime that you practice.
Yeah.
Simonstein? Ben. Cool. Ben's Tap House? Alright, cool. Ben's Hammer Nation. EDD. Adeline. Is this the heavy? No. These are some big boys going at it here.
This is gonna be fun.
This should be fun. We're going to see a lot of collar ties, a lot of hand fighting. Oh, there we go. An elbow across the face right off the bat to set the tone. Both guys standing pretty straight up here. Look for a trip or a foot sweep. Someone's got to maybe work for a Russian. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, push him up against the wall.
I would like to see these big guys work each other against the wall. We got our one man with 2 shirts on. That doesn't help the cardio. And he is pushing him against the wall here, but he's got very good base, staying away.
Really good collar ties.
Both guys, you see the difference between the smaller guys and the bigger guys. These guys are managing their energy much more.
Yeah.
Where we saw the last match, they're going for broke.
Yeah, especially with Ben, you could just tell he's being very, very patient.
They gotta stay patient. They gotta conserve energy. This could be a long match, especially between 2 big guys. It's hard to get back mounts and quick subs at this size. You got big shoulders.
Yeah, people
hard to
don't
dart.
people don't realize how the game has to change for these guys at their size because they're limits.
You know how it is. These guys just stretch their shoulders out. You can't choke them. So we're gonna see probably. I can see this being a deep match. It's very smart of them both being conservative hand fighting here, I believe. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, Maron. This is why jiu-jitsu is a small guy's game. We got all this nice equipment.
Those are ADCC fields as they almost crash into the
All right,
table.
guys, we're going to be off camera for about 1 minute. Our boy Rob is on it. He's going to get this up back and running in about 3 seconds. So likely to get run over by these guys.
Right back to the heavy collar ties.
Rob, watch your back. I'm going to scream if they're about to tackle you. Oh, wow. That was a great slide by. Yes, sir. Let's go.
As you can tell, everybody
Top
is
position. They're almost out of bounds. You got to keep them in play.
Oh, the big boys can be exciting too.
That was it. Makes a lot of noise when they slam each other, brother.
Nice pass by
I gotta take my jacket off. I'm sweating now.
Doing an awesome job keeping him pinned to the mat. Ben has him caught up against the cage. Which is
This
a
place
great
has gone
strategy.
20 degrees hotter since this team trials has started.
Bro, Ben is just hopping
past the
over
guard
this
here.
guy from side control to side control.
It looks like he's going head and arm triangle here.
Looking for a head and arm.
He's doing a good job pushing on the hip.
Squeeze.
It doesn't look like he's able to get low enough here. This guy's way too big.
Yeah, Ben's doing a good job isolating, looking for that head and arm choke.
He got his frame back in. He's safe. Very excited. 5 seconds of regulation. 3.
Oh, Americana attempt.
It's got to be agonizing having this guy crank on your head.
Seriously.
And he gets the head and arm.
What a match.
And that will be 3 points for Team Hammer right there, which makes them way ahead here. We had a 1, and now we got a 3. Big move.
Hammer is up 5-0.
That was fun to watch.
That was awesome.
That is the one advantage you get against the heavyweights, though. You can kind of get a pressure choke when they kind of gas out eventually.
Yeah.
Great match, guys.
That was awesome wrestling. I like that takedown that he used body lock and then just drove through to put him
Wrestling
on the
to a
back.
head and arm. That's big man jiu-jitsu right there. So what do we got the score at now? You got the score?
5-0 Hammer.
5-0.
Woody?
Who's that?
Yeah, Hammer
Woody?
is up 5-0.
So as of right now, Hammer team's pitching a shutout.
Just Fernandez.
Now we got Woody Oculuson versus Who's that guy?
Joseph Fernandez from Hammer Nation.
Joseph Fernandez for Hammer Nation. A lot of breather room here. They're up 5-0. Two ride-out wins and 1 first-round submission.
Only 1 submission in regulation. Brought to you by the big.
That was huge for Hammer Challenge Series.
Yeah,
They set
seriously.
themselves apart right there. 3 matches left. They're going to have to start making some moves at Tap House.
Once again, everybody heavy on the wrestling.
He's got to work inside grips, right? It's kind of hard when the guy is both inside here.
Yeah.
Work to overhook here. Doesn't have head height though. He's safe. Good break.
Woody needs to get some inside hand position.
I always feel like the guy that wears a T-shirt is a little more of a thug. The worst is when he wears gym shorts and a T-shirt. You know he's gonna fuck you up. Good head pressure here.
Joseph's doing a really
He's got to
good
get his
job.
chin pushed across so he can't get his hips in.
Joseph's leaning too far forward. with
He's
his
going to be
head.
able to grab a half guard here. Yeah, he's getting a little too far forward. Another
shoulder pressure.
head and arms right there for him if he wants it. Good.
Joseph needs to work on getting that deeper collar, that deeper crossface,
Yeah.
in the mount position.
Right to the mount. That was impressive. That was
Good
quick
control,
work.
Working his knees to the top position.
Hiking the knees up. He's got to get hands in the hips if he's going to kip there.
And now you go for S mount.
He's got to be careful with that underhook there. Good job grabbing half guard. Woody's doing a good job staying calm here.
Woody needs to get hit. Needs to get Joseph's knee all the way between his legs. But just as I said that, Joseph passes to mount.
Oh, wow. Great back kick right to a body triangle.
Is he going to finish? He's deep on that choke. He's deep on that choke.
He's got to get a little
deep
more
on that
inside.
choke. Woody is tough as nails.
Woody has to get that shoulders. He's got to start working his shoulders down and switch his hips.
Yeah, Woody's head is too high. He needs to get the back of his head to the mat, and like you said, start turning into him.
You got to
Push
walk
up
your
on that
hips
elbow.
out and turn him in. That's the or he's got to get his armpit, the inside of his elbow under the knee.
Joseph's doing a really good job with that body.
So he's
lock.
got to
There
control
he
the
goes.
choking hand. This is deep. This is deep, man. Refs, get out of the way.
Woody needs to use his right leg to get underneath.
Looks like he's kind of getting labored
Joseph.
on the back there. You see him tiring out.
This is still regulation.
This would be a huge. This would pretty much end the match here if Hammer's able to get 3 points here. Very exciting. He's got to find a way to dig this out for his team. It's over the chin. He could be tough. He's got to get 2 hands. He's got to control the elbow here, right?
Woody has a granite chin, man. 'Cause I
Granite.
don't know how he's able to deal with this pressure on his jaw.
Oh, wow. Now that hand's
That's
behind the head.
tight.
This is going to get tight.
And across the chin.
Woody is tough as nails. Looks like he's getting super labored on the back, though. He's not going to last much longer here.
Stepping over the leg.
Woody's got to be careful hiking up. He's going to expose his neck a little bit.
Needs to clear that figure 4 body lock. If he got his right leg behind
Oh,
the
wow.
leg,
He
Joseph, he'd be
hiked
able
it
to
behind the
clear it.
shoulders, back behind the head again. But those grips are shot, you could tell.
Yeah.
So if Woody could ride it out to overtime here, he has a chance.
Yeah, he would definitely have an advantage.
He's not wasting really much. He's wasting energy, but not much grip strength. He's putting 2-on-1 all the way. Belly down here. This is big trouble with the body lock.
It's a lot of energy going into this choke.
Wow. He postured back around.
He is exhausted.
This is very impressive by Woody. And he bails on the back mount.
Yeah, they're exhausted.
Wow.
Hopefully he left some in the tank for the EBI rounds.
And Woody survives here. Very less labored. This is going to be an interesting overtime here. Let's see who goes first.
Absolutely. Wonder where he goes for. Is he going to choose to go to the back?
I think Woody would be in very good position, and he is getting the back first. This is very advantageous for him.
This is going to be a really good position. Oh, he's going for an
He's
arm
choosing
bar.
the arm bar. This is always makes me nervous.
Yes. I definitely understand.
I've had
this
plenty of
strategy.
times where it starts the match, the guy hits his elbow right to the ground, I'm out. But let's see what Woody could do here.
Hopefully his arms are as tired.
You can't help but cheer for the kid after that effort.
Yeah.
Gets right to the
Woody's
stack.
getting stacked.
As we saw, though, the guy rode him out the whole round in the amateur division, and he's out.
Joseph does a great job escaping the armbar, EBI.
Great job. A lot of these guys like the continuation. They keep adding it on.
That's awesome.
Now we got Joseph here getting the back mount. Let's see if his grips can hold up to hold on to Woody here. Otherwise, we're going to see a second overtime for the first time of the day.
He just has to look for the control, just to ride him out.
He gets the body triangle right back in on the hook under.
This is a great position. Until Woody clears that leg, he's
Woody's
not going to be able to get out of
his
back
one hip's
control.
down.
Woody wants to use his right leg to get behind the leg of Joseph to be able to clear that figure four. There
Wow.
it is. Just like that.
Exactly
Now he can
what you
reach
said.
for it, but he wants to use his knee to move it. Joseph is doing a great
And he's going to
job
ride him to the
following
back.
through. Oh,
And he's out.
and Woody's out.
Amazing. Oh, he's back to mount. That's
He's out.
wow. Great job, guys. So we're seeing our first double overtime of the night.
Now we're going to
This is going to be
rules.
dominant position. So either guy can get a takedown. They still have to get to a point position other than a takedown to win.
This is one of the drills I love playing in my gym. Takedowns to points.
Takedown to points.
That shit is exhausting.
That's how you get in shape, though. Oh, wow. He got a good underhook there. Right to the back. Can Woody get two hooks in here? Oh, man.
To keep him on his back. Pass
He's
that
up on
down.
top. He's got to get underhook and pass here.
Passes here, he gets it.
He needs these points for his team. This would be a huge point to keep him in it.
Nice windshield.
Great leg bubble into side control.
Beautiful. He's holding the pin.
That's it.
Awesome
Woody.
job. What a great match.
That was amazing. What a match.
Bro,
That's why we love sub only, man. They can stay down the whole time, and you can pull it out of your ass.
that was amazing.
Amazing. So Tap House is able to stay alive in this competition here by gaining a point there. Great job, brother. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
seriously.
So now we have D.A. Caller.
Okay, yeah.
What's your name, brother? Daquan. Cool. Daquan Howard. So we got D.A. Caller versus Daquan Howard here. We got 5-1 right now.
Yes.
5-1. We need. They're gonna need a first round sub here. And here we go. Another match. We got tons of energy going through this place, man. That was a very exciting match. And that's what's awesome about the team duels. It's a little different than just 101. The team situation makes it very fun for these guys. When we were going through the amateur matches 1v1, it was you could hear a pin drop in this place. Now it sounds like a basketball game. Huge high crotch double.
Also takedown by Daquan.
And that's when the rules get a little squirrely because they say no slamming, but if it looks cool, it's fun. Because in my book, that's a slam.
Yeah,
But fuck it. He's doing a good job here. He's got to get the knee line through. Oh, wow. Great pass. Went to the opposite side. Does he have a headed arm in here? I can't see. He's got to get low. He's got his hips way too high. It looks like he's going to try to trap the arm with his leg here. Oh, he's able to regain half guard there. That's a great job. It's all about surviving in these situations. Especially for Team Tap House. If they take a submission here, it's over.
Absolutely. DA's doing a great job of coming up trying to take his back right now. He has a hook.
He's a little low. He's got to turn into him hard. Tap House has to jump up to the back, and Daquan is able to get his hips up higher. He's got to watch the triangle here a little bit. Oh, he gets the leg into half guard. He's all right. I feel like we haven't taken a deep breath this whole team series so far.
DA's almost out from the back door.
Oh, wow. He was able to sleep right into his hips there. Now they're up against the wall. You should use this opportunity to stand up. You know attack's only going to come from one side. Use the whole left side to get up. Hands on the mat. He's got to be careful. The energy in here is crazy right now, man.
Daquan should try to get up to his feet here. Pin his arms, get up to his feet, and open the guard.
Woody definitely took the momentum from the other team. Now we're going to have to watch DA take advantage of that and find a way to score points here.
Absolutely.
And taking body triangle from bottom guard is not going to be that recipe to do that.
It's a great way to stall, but it's not doing anything to help him out.
Yeah. In a situation where you need points.
The wall here. Yeah, it's just getting progressively worse from DA in this position.
Yeah, DA is trapped here against the wall here with the seatbelt. Oh wow, he's getting his hips a little too high. He might want to. Nah. Looks like he's trying to work in for the choke. Nope.
From a closed guard, it's not going to work. DA's doing a good job of working a high guard.
He's got to get his shoulders off the wall here.
He's trying to trap that arm for a triangle there.
Back to the body triangle. He's got to get active.
Should let go of that figure four body lock and start to work some hooks to look for some elevation. He's standing up so tall, he can get hooks here. Unlock the figure four and then look for hooks when his hips come up that high.
This is a very awkward position against the cage here. It was a hard position to coach. You see the room just got very quiet because it's like, we don't train for this. I think he's got to get his right foot in the hip maybe.
He needs to get let go of that figure four, start looking for some hooks.
Yeah. Okay, we got regulation end.
We're in OT. EBI overtime.
DA is going to have to work hard for a position here. If he could get a submission here in overtime, he'll get them within 2 points.
There's still a lot of opportunity. These guys can score.
Both guys looking pretty fresh. There no really dominant positions there. Both looks like DA is going for the back here. Tap House gets right to working him down. And he's weaving his foot right in right there. Just like you said in the last match. He's going to trap the arm, and it looks like he's almost out. He's just got to do a small explosion. He's got to get that right hook out of its crotch.
Daquan's able to turn his shoulder so he can get to his knees here.
Good job there getting the head position. The head position is the key here, right? If your head's lower than his, he's not going to get out. He's got to hike up here, and he's out. Daquan grinding it out there. Again, this is the last, yeah, I believe we have our 2 black belt matches after this. But I'm not sure because our paperwork is all crazy. Yeah, I think we have these 2 guys, Connor and Kyle. Black belt at heavyweight, black belt 205. And we have this purple belt match as well?
Yeah, this is next.
Cool. The quad has a deep choke in here. It looks like DA is grimacing. This could end the team series right here. DA has to give up there. That was deep. And some fiery celebration by Daquan there. I'd love to see it. Well deserved. You're going to coach too? We're playing musical chairs in the booth today, guys. Go ahead, brother. Nice talking with you, bro. That was fun. That's the end of the team series. Team Hammer series wins of a total of 7-1. So great job, Team Hammer. Dominant performance. It was fun to watch. Tons of energy, a lot of great matches. Now we're going to do a short intermission. We'll be back for our purple belt and black belt matches in a couple minutes. All right, what do we got? Yeah, I think we're going back to the purple belt and the black belt matches. I started sweating my ass off during the team shit, man.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. After our intermission,
Man,
we
I had
just-
to cool off outside after that. That team duel was intense,
Yeah,
man.
I know. I was sweating over there reffing it. All right, so now moving on, we just want to give a quick let everybody in on what's going on. We have the championship series coming up in August. There is the 145 Grand Prix. In September, we have the Absolute Grand Prix coming up. We have the female only in October, the female only Grand Prix, and we also have.
And that's just 2 divisions, right?
I believe, yes,
That should
2
be-
divisions.
that's fun.
And we also have the pro and amateur team duels coming up in November. Now, of course, every Grand Prix winner walks away with one of these shiny belts and also
Man, this
$1,000.
thing's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
you get to
excited.
keep it, Josh said.
Yeah.
So, do we know who's who here?
All right, so now we're going to move on to our next bout, our first pro bout of the evening, which
Okay.
are 6 minutes in regulation,
We have Bryce.
and all subs are legal.
Yeah,
so
we
Brandon
have,
Smith in the red and Bryce Alvarez.
Yeah, Brandon is shirtless right now. We
Brandon's
got
the
Bryce
shirtless
in
one, and
the-
Bryce
in
is
the
in the rash guard. All right.
And this is a purple belt 175 match. They're both making their first appearance in the circle. Let's see what these boys can do in their pro debut. This is one of your guys, right?
Yeah, Bryce is my guy.
Bryce is your guy.
He's our teammate.
Awesome, man.
All right, so they're going right away. Very good. Bryce, nice and
I
composed.
always
Brandon
get slapped in the
smacking.
face right off the bat. I always cheer for the guy that wears the rash guard, so I'm on your side.
Oh, Brandon goes for that takedown there with a pickup there. Picks him up, but that's okay.
Very careful not to slam him there. And got
Ooh,
penalized.
he gets around to the back now. Bryce is rolling through.
He's got to get his back to the mat. He doesn't want to get his back taken here. This
Yeah,
would
he's
be
looking to take
dangerous.
that back here.
He's got the gift wrapped in pretty tight. He's going to get that arm trapped.
Yeah, Bryce is going to have to get those hips to the mat. He's
could
got 2
use
deep
the-
hooks, though. He's got some
Maybe use the
isolation
cage
there.
here, push off.
Bryce has got to come up here.
It's a good job getting low. Oh, that back
Looks like he's on the arm.
triangle is in. He's got to hold on to that arm at all costs.
Oh, and there's the tap.
Impressive.
Quick one there. So Brandon's going to take that one by armbar.
And Brandon gets the win
Great
by
match,
armbar
both
there.
guys.
Again, both these guys are making their pro debut here. It's a lot to take in, and
Yeah, I know.
Honestly
The
impressive.
pressure can get to you.
yeah. But good job by both guys. I mean, purple belt's a hard thing. You could be a guy who's been training for 4 years, or you could be a guy that trained for 10 years at purple belt. At that
Yeah, it's like all belts at this point. We got a guy in our gym that's
So
a
next
kid
we
in our
got
gym.
Connor Dixon versus Dennis Guick, black belt heavyweight.
Yeah, we're moving
I
right
haven't-
along.
I don't know if I've ever seen a black belt heavyweight match live.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Or you're in for, I don't know.
We're in for
It's a
us
bit of a
getting
mixed bag.
slammed to the table over here.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, like belts in general, like we have a blue belt in our gym, but he's been training since he was as long as he could walk. So like
Yeah. That's
he's
the
not
most-
really a blue
that's
belt.
the most
He
defeating
beats the
thing
crap
in
out of me. You
competition.
know, like
When you're like a fresh blue belt, maybe you're doing Naga, you walk in, you see some strong ass kid walk out, his blue belt's falling apart.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man.
all right, we see our competitors making our way to the mat now.
So you got the poster, so who's who?
Righty.
Okay, so in the black rash guard with the arm sleeve, the short sleeve, we got Dennis, and on the left we got Connor.
Yeah, so we got our sheet back.
Connor in the
but
long
that's
sleeve
okay.
Venom rash guard. UFC fight kit, gotta respect it.
Oh yeah. All right, and here we go.
He's got the Charles Oliveira hair going a little bit. Wow. This should be a fun match to watch, guys. You guys are
We
in
got
for a
an
treat.
immediate guard
Heavyweight
pull
black
here.
belt. Free on YouTube.
Looks like he's looking for.
Let's thank HES for this treat, man. This should be fun to watch. He's trying to get on the
Ooh,
leg right away.
Getting a
Good
little
job
scrappy
passing.
here. He looks very comfortable in that bottom position, though. It looks like he
That's
wants to play some
athletic.
type of half guard or something.
And they ask why black belts have neck problems. It's because you're 240 pounds inverted.
I mean, yeah. I'm
That was
barely
impressive.
160, and I don't know.
That was impressive, man.
I always have problems
You
with
gotta,
my neck.
You gotta
so-
appreciate the little things in jiu-jitsu at this level.
Yeah.
Inverting at that size is impressive.
Oh, absolutely. He looks
So-
very comfortable in this position. He pulled
Yeah.
right to there, and he's been hanging out there
It
for a
seems like
bit.
he wants the half guard. He's looking for that deep half.
Yeah, he's
position
very
there.
comfortable on his back.
But again, I love the matching fight kit here. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
By the man on top, double venom matching. I was saying before to Julio
Gotta be
that,
stylish.
that if a guy wears a T-shirt and gym shorts, you know he's a savage.
Yeah, yeah. The more raggedy the T-shirt, the more savage. Oh, there's that inversion again you were talking
Yeah,
about.
this guy is very athletic at his
Yeah.
size.
Oh, look, he tried to go for a little wrestle up there, but
Little
Connor was
body
able
lock,
to
wrestle up.
stuff it.
Fun.
He's very relaxed in that half guard, half
Yeah, you can tell
butterfly
he's
type
comfortable
position.
there.
Now he's got a little knee shield in there.
He's
Connor-
trying to get a leg pummel there by controlling the right leg.
Connor's got his hand on that foot. He's trying to bring it through.
But he's got to protect that left leg because he can easily. You've been watching him invert. He can invert on the far leg at any time.
And as we saw, he's
And
very comfortable inverting.
He's strong as an ox too. He's snapping him down whenever he.
Oh, now
pops
we're on
up.
the feet. Let's
Back
see
to
what
the
happens
feet.
here.
I mean, Dennis just got traps for days up there too. Snapping him down. Very high level. This is impressive to watch. Both guys at this weight, they get a little labored after some scrambles. We're seeing a little more hand fighting, maybe a push against the wall. The underhook, let's look for a throw maybe.
Whoa!
Only be so lucky. That was nice. So he's got both.
Yeah, but he's back in that position he's comfortable in, but the wall complicates it a little bit.
Using the cage, using the wall, yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, he's up.
What a
Oh, but now he's got
reversal.
that back control.
He's got to turn into him here. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
nice foot sweep.
Great trip. Very good at keeping his frames here, though.
Yeah, he's bringing
Keeping
that
it away
arm
from
up.
getting too high.
That's a tough position for Dennis here.
Yeah, especially against the wall. We were saying before, like during the team series when you guys were coaching, I go against the wall. It limits half the positions. He can't go
Yeah,
around the back.
definitely. Oh, he's on the
Yeah,
arm
down
right now.
on
Oh,
the
but he
back.
scrambles out.
And here
Up,
we go.
and we're out of the
Be careful,
circle,
though.
so that's a reset. Yeah, right. I was ready to run. Almost had
I
to take
got
cover.
laid out before during your guys' matches. I'm traumatized. Sits right to guard.
Dennis
I
pulls
think
again.
He realizes he's much more comfortable in that bottom half
Yeah, he
guard.
jumps right over that guard
Passes
there.
right away.
Connor might be figuring it out a little bit here.
Yeah. You see both guys kind of downloading each other's games.
Yeah, but
throughout
Connor's
the match.
Connor was on a bit of an Americana there, but Dennis was able to slip it out. He's going for it
Oh,
again.
and This is a
Straight
big
arm,
guy
straight
move
arm
right
here, straight arm.
block. If he could block the hip, he could keep it far enough away from getting enough leverage.
Yeah. Oh,
Swims to
turtles
the back,
up, but he gets the back. Got one hook in.
kicks that foot right
See
in.
if he can get him down to a more unathletic position.
And he jumps into a back.
That was a nice roll to the back.
Wow.
And now it looks like he's looking for that arm. Yep, he gets that arm over. Oh, but Dennis scrambles on
And
up.
that's just
Not quite
pure
out of danger yet,
Pure
but
strength there, switching the hips.
oh, Connor's going for it. Oh, but Dennis
Wow,
gets
right
out,
out
and
of
now
the
he'll
arm.
find himself on top.
Good butterfly hooks there.
He's in a bit of a
You could tell they're starting to get a little labored on the movements.
yeah. How could you not? The way
Yeah.
they're moving.
It's just interesting watching the 145ers and 135ers. They don't break a sweat 2 overtimes. You see the big guys have to manage energy much more.
Yeah.
So people get mad that they
It's a lot
say
more to move around.
Too much hand fighting, too much of this, too much of that. You have to understand that there's 4 overtimes in this situation. The bigger
Potentially.
guys have to be much more
We've never seen the
strategic.
fourth one yet in HCS history.
Potentially.
But
if you gas out as a 205 or a heavyweight in this first 6 minutes, you're gonna have a lot of trouble.
yeah, for sure.
He's trying to go for a nice pressure pass here. Looks like he's got the back turned and the guard kind of exposed.
I'd like to see Dennis. Well, Connor. Oh, Dennis has got
Dennis
good
gets head
overs
run
right
there.
now. I can't see the other side if he's got his arms over
It looks
both
like he
arms
does
or
got
not.
2-on-1 on the left arm.
Yeah.
He's watching sit out. We've seen this situation a lot tonight where in this situation you don't want to be too risky on this bottom guy trying to jump left or right. You're better off kind of hunkering down in this
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
Try to find a guard or something and just get out of danger. 'Cause
You're
those
risking-
front head submissions can come on
Yeah,
fast.
a strong sit out, a strong sit in the guard. You risk guillotine, you risk Darce.
Ooh, around
that
to the
was
back again.
very
Beautiful.
athletic, man. This guy's impressive.
Yeah, no, these guys know how to move. You'd be surprised with some of these big
I am
guys.
surprised.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes they move like they're 150 pounds, but they're
So we
like
got 30 seconds here.
350.
350. Yeah. So we got about 20 seconds left here. It looks like we're probably going to overtime. He's looking maybe for scooting an armbar here.
Ooh.
This is going to be his last-ditch effort. He's not able to get on top.
Nice, nice.
We're back against the cage.
Yeah, we're in the cage, but we're still in play because we got
His
as long as
knees are still in, right?
all you need
Yeah.
is a toe in the circle for it to stay in play here. And that's time.
Great
We're going to move on to
regulation.
our first overtime round.
That was a lot of fun, man.
That was a good match. And it's not over.
Let's see what they decide here. I've seen 2 armbar decisions tonight. I mean,
Yeah, they're both arm hunting.
I don't know about doing an armbar on a guy with arms that big, but
Hey, man, you take what you can get. You don't really get to decide when you're going against someone like
Definitely
that. All right,
take
so
the
Dennis
back
is going to
here.
take the back here.
right away gets the head low. Good job keeping those hooks tight. Trying to walk his hips over.
Yeah, Connor's going to have to
He's gonna
start
push
working
that
it.
front-
Oh, wait,
wow.
he might be turning
And
in.
These big
That's
guys'
it.
hips are so strong, man.
Yeah, there's no stopping them.
If you're a white belt watching this right now, do not watch this for technical advice. That was pure explosion.
In a way, he was able to like step his leg out and turn his hips in a way.
It looked effortless. But you're right.
That's the scary
you're right.
part.
It's a white
That's the
belt.
scary part.
Yeah. So now we have another decision here. He's got to be able to ride him out to win. Escape. We go to double overtime. Correct. Right to the body lock. Oh, and he's fighting it off with the free hand. Hips down. Oh wow, he chased it to the backpack.
Oh,
He's below him. He's got to hide the handle. It looks like he's right there, man. He's got the elbow tucked under the foot. If you get his hand in and maybe push it.
he's holding him there.
He's looking to feed that hand behind in the back of the head right there.
I can't really see from my angle.
Pop your hips. Pop your hips. Go, Dennis. Go. Spin in hard. Spin in hard.
He's having a very hard time spinning.
There's
it
what you were
over
talking
here.
about earlier. The coaches are literally telling him, explode.
Exactly.
Spin in hard.
At this size, man, you got to take advantage of what your God-given gifts.
Nah. Hey, sometimes
Wow.
I explode too, man. It works. If
Yeah.
it's there, you know. You feel them let up pressure for 1 second, and you just explode and turn real fast. It works.
Exactly.
And right, and since we had no escape there, that's going to go to Connor.
And there we go, Connor with the win.
Great job, both
Great
guys.
match.
That was very fast-paced for a heavyweight match.
Man, you could see the moisture all over the mat there.
Yep. Clean up on aisle 12.
Too heavy.
All right.
Great match,
And
guys.
now we're moving on to our main event. We have
We got
Kyle Myers, who is 3-2 here, taking on John Perez,
5-0.
5-0.
Do you have any knowledge on either of these guys?
Well, yeah, I've seen John Perez compete a bunch, and I was on an
5-0.
event with him. I was on the HCS versus Arena card with him.
Awesome.
I believe it was June 1st. And I think he versed Connor Dixon there.
Connor Dixon, wow.
John Perez, he's got a lot of... he's fun to watch. Kyle Myers, I don't know much about him, but I do know he's 3-2 here.
3-2, he's obviously a scrapper, black belt.
And he is
I always
looking
respect-
very brolic, so...
Yeah, man, don't get me going about the bodies. I'm a sucker. Guys, calves are off the charts.
Right, yeah. You see this? What are we looking at here? And then he's got the tattoos in like just the right spot.
Yeah. All right, we gotta chill.
Yeah.
Still June, I guess.
Yeah. See the HCS After Dark show.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
nice takedown by John. Beautiful pick.
It almost looked like he tried to go for the throw
But
there.
Kyle looks like he's
Wow.
working a rubber guard, go-go
Rubber
type
guard,
of thing. I
traps
see.
the
I don't have
knee.
the knees for that. If I try to do that, my knees would
I
explode.
mean, yeah, me too, brother.
But he's very comfortable doing it. Little rubber guard.
Man.
Omoplata type stuff here. I'm not the most familiar with the 10th Planet-esque
Wow.
positions, but that was some beautiful
I think
transition.
Eddie Bravo calls that Michigan Troll or whatever.
Fitting name. So John started off very hot. He came in super hot, but now
Yeah, I mean,
Kyle answered.
You guys
Kyle
set the
just
pace.
put a submission
In the team
onslaught
challenge,
right back
you guys
at him.
set the
So
pace.
great start with both guys.
I mean, after that team challenge, how could you not keep it high energy? That
Yeah,
was
right.
exhilarating.
You got a
man.
lot to live up to with the fans.
That
So
was
John's working
exhilarating.
from a butterfly guard now, and oh, he almost had a sweep there.
Yeah, I mean, we
Little
saw his
half,
calves, man.
that
It's
half butterfly.
impressive
Oh,
off the
he
ground.
got it. He comes up, beautiful, but he's got to watch
Yeah, he got
for
his
those
steps a little too high.
upper body submissions that Kyle is very comfortable dishing out from
Yeah.
his back.
So again, like you said, he's still got 1 foot, 1 or 2 feet still in bounds. We're still in play here until he gets that second foot out of bounds. And he's got to be careful here.
Ooh, Kyle's on a guillotine.
And that's a
Oh,
sad-
they're out of bounds.
That's a sad. That's the tough part about these situations.
Right.
Is he was in on it, but he didn't bail out of bounds. That is a disqualification if you bail out
Right.
out of bounds. Here he was just fighting off the submission, and they ended up we had 1 foot in. He's out of bounds. Now we got to reset. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's disqualification off the bat, but it is a penalty. If
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
a penalty at least. If you literally run out of bounds, yeah, you get hit.
yeah, I'm almost positive.
But
it's a
there, it
penalty.
looked like he was just fighting that submission.
Oh, he's going right back on it. Look.
right back to where it was working.
John, kind of staying composed, being very defensive. John's
Yeah,
got
he's
to
just-
John's got to
he's
counter.
gotta
He
stay
can't just let
active.
Kyle continue to
He's
attack
way
like
too
this.
strong to just sit there.
Much easier said than done because
Yeah, I mean,
you know
like,
when you're
That's why I'm saying.
we all know what it's
That's
like
why
to
I'm
be
sitting here, brother.
gassed out in there.
Because,
You know.
this is more fun than getting my ass beat out there.
Oh, there's the tap.
And there's the tap.
Kyle with the same submission that he was going for over there.
What a match. And Kyle was able to defeat undefeated John Perez there.
Yeah.
His first
So
HGS loss.
yeah, so Kyle
That was very
Kyle moves on to
impressive.
4-2 here at HCS,
And that's
taking
a
out an
grinder.
undefeated HCS vet.
I
That's
mean,
awesome.
That was very impressive. He kept the energy high.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
what a
both came in
match.
hot. Great job by both competitors.
Yeah, the black belt is very fun to watch, my man.
Yeah.
That was a great card overall. I mean, the blue belts fired it up. The team series was off the charts energy. I had to take my jacket off. I was sweating.
Yeah, I
because
was
you guys
sweating
were
over there, and
screaming.
I'm in shorts, so I can only imagine how you were feeling.
And the purple belt match, the black belt matches, all great, man. It was a pleasure to be a part of this.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu all around. All right, well, everybody, coming up here on HCS, be looking out for the Iron Man 4 event coming up. Be looking out for all of the championship series coming up, including all of the Grand Prix. Be looking out for HCS 9, the HCS 19, which will have the 145 Grand Prix. Looking out for HCS 20, which will have our amateur invitational and absolute Grand Prix.
That's going to be in a big venue, they were saying, right?
Yes, a much bigger
We're
venue.
going to be in like a 12,000 square foot venue to have this
Yes,
event. It's going to be
so
exciting.
definitely one
Come
you don't
out
want to
for that.
miss. We have HCS 21 coming up after that, which will have our double female Grand Prix.
And how amazing is it that Josh has been running this for 20 tons of events? It's very impressive that he keeps pushing it through. taking
Yeah,
care of the
pushing it to new
grapplers.
heights, right?
I appreciate it a lot. Being a part of this community, it takes a lot to be someone that steps up and takes care of the grapplers and puts on these shows. It's a thankless career, and I think everyone else thanks to Josh. This is really cool what he does here for all of us.
I agree. If you're watching this
He
right
puts
now,
in a ton of work. You see him, he's running around all day, and he's doing it for the love of jiu-jitsu, which is very impressive.
for sure. And you said it best. All competitors, these are the things you should be getting in on. It respects your time.
If you're a white belt or
There's
a blue
opportunities to make money.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean,
It's
imagine
no-brainer.
when you were a white belt or a blue belt if you had an opportunity like this. Like there was nothing like this when we were white belts and blue belts.
nothing.
And now you could be a white belt or a blue belt, be fighting for money.
Fighting for money,
on
invitationals,
YouTube Live,
getting
invitationals.
nicely produced events.
So take advantage of that. If you love jiu-jitsu and you want to be a part of someone growing a thing like this, I see this being like this is kind of awesome what he does
yeah,
here.
this is definitely the way to go.
And jiu-jitsu is awesome. He put on a lot of exciting matches. You see a lot of times you see some boring matches. The rule set kind of short regulation, competitive overtimes. It makes for the rule set pushes exciting matches.
Yeah, I have never seen a boring HCS match, so I have to
boring
agree with you
matches.
there. All right, well, thank
it was
you
a pleasure
for
meeting you, man.
you
That
too.
that was awesome.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
at
you for joining us.
HCS 18 today, and be looking out for
Awesome, man.
everything coming up. Love you all.